welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. I'm the Blues 32, and as we left off, Charles has gone missing. He went to the place called the Big Moist. We're not going to discuss the name or anything. Buy some sardines. Some cigarettes. We will not be needing those for quite some time, though. Here, kitty. I missed a great cat at the beginning. It would have been Blues the cat, because it has the same name as you. Do when I get back to this game later. Fresh. Okay. Let's first head to SIT. Go to Fish and Chips. Barker, geez, where did you that dog-plant hybrid thing get to now? Woof! Oh, good they are. What's this? Is it for me? And I have thick bark. Thanks. Did this come off of you? Barker looks slightly embarrassed. And in a slick suit described as such because it's both expensive and covered in grease is stuffing his face. This has got to be Greasy Steve. Ah, you're Greasy Steve. I like how you didn't phrase that as a question. You're a cool customer, kid. I get what Donnie Thesaurus seasoned. What are they? He wipes his hand on his lapel and offers a handshake. You take it with a grimace and your hand slides out of his grip. Now here's the deal. We got something, what you might call dirty meat, see? We need to get it laundered. Meat laundering? I don't know much about that. Ah, it's easy. The only tricky part is you gotta find your way in SIT's laundry room to do it. SIT's laundry room? Like an actual laundry? Yeah. On account of how it's a steamy laundry, only a steam laundry is gonna be powerful enough to clean this particularly dirty meat. He passes you a sack under the table. You take a look inside. Bag of dirty meat. Ugh. Yeah, I can see that you see what I mean. Anyway, get that cleaned up, bring it back to me, and we'll get you payment. Has a briefcase next to his chair. Gross. Alright. So what's the next step? I don't have to go back in the sewers, do I? Oh no, this is much more straightforward. Well, your part of it will be anyway. That's what I like to hear. I need some way to broadcast the quantum signal from this Fishman Pearl over a broad area as possible. And I figured the best network available is the commercial radio band. The nearest broadcast tower is the Radio Shack at WGCR in the Big Moist. Okay, what do I do there? Just take this transmitter I've built and plug it into their console. You don't really understand what this machine does, but Rufus asks you to hook it up to a different machine that you also don't know what it does. That will transmit a special frequency out over the radio. Then I just need a bunch of different test readings so I can adjust the signals for latency, data loss, and so forth. All you have to do is find as many radios as you can, tune into WGCR and use this receiver to test the transmission. At least 10 different radios should be enough. Let's call 11 just in case. Gotcha. Laundry. There it is. You don't want to look at the gross, filthy meat again, so you just throw the whole thing into the machine and start the wash cycle. You wait. The machine continues to launder the meat. Continue waiting. Continue waiting. It's like watching grass grow, but there's no breeze. Let's skip to the end of the waiting. You take advantage of the fact that time can pass at an arbitrary rate during one of these dialogues, and skip to the end of the whole laundering process. Back to fish and chips. You glance around to make sure nobody's watching and slide the sack of freshly laundered meat across the table. Greasy Steve opens the sack and glances inside. Nice job, kid. Here's your payment. Picks up his briefcase, empties the sack into it, and slides the briefcase to you. You get a briefcase full of meat. Seriously? He shrugs. He shrugs and goes back to stuffing his face. Now that's a lot of gabagaboo. Let's go get our next assignment. You dial the number. Don Tolbrone speaking. Don, that was unusually concise. Are you feeling okay? The boss is mad about our telephone bill. I've been encouraged to keep this brief. I see. Well, what's the job? Greasy Steve will have details for you. Okay. And back we go. No one said it was easy working for the mob. Good to see you, kid. Have a French fry. They have fries? I didn't see any in the menu. I bring my own from home. Thanks, pass. I'll pass, thanks. Oh, thanks, pass. My God. What's the job? Boss decided we need to send a message to Congress Chutney. You familiar? Sure, a message when information is conveyed from one person to another. I met with the congressman. Never met him. His son Charlie is a student here. He lives at that one frat house, Zeta Omega Omicron. I know the place, so you're gonna make young Chad sleep with the fishes. Whoa, I didn't sign up for Greasy Steve passes you a large sack full of rotten fish. Ugh, this thing is dripping with with every different kind of fish fluid. Why wouldn't they have put it in something that didn't leak? Oh, I didn't sign up for this either. Look, all you gotta do is get into the kid's room. It's a lead pipe cinch. I don't know what that means, but okay, yeah, I guess. Gold-plated door has a sign on it that says C. Chutney. It's reasonable to assume the C stands for Chadley. You sneak into Chad's room and dump the rotten fish over his bed. After tonight's inevitable rager, he'll stagger back into his room and pass out without even noticing him. The perfect crime. Bada bing, bada boom. You hear cheering and chanting coming from a ramshackle, abandoned-looking frat house and wander inside to see what's going on. What's going on is some vampires have found a bunch of medical blood bags somewhere and have hooked them up to the same line. One vampire is on the floor beneath the IV stand, desperately chugging from the tube, while the others are chanting, chug, 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 chug. Hey, who are you? You're not invited. You were not invited. We have a party crasher in our midst. That's terrible. The other vampires give you menacing glares, except for the one who is on the floor, who is still busy trying not to drown. Let's kill them. Greetings. Rufus sent me to help. Ouch. I don't think I want him to do that. Well, it's just enough to kill him, so let's do it. You on, you're the ultimate party crasher. Orb of blood blasting. Yeah. He's now across. So, how'd it go, kid? You got news for me? Yeah, the kid's bed is full of fish. His lead pipe cinched like you said. I still don't know what that means, though. Nobody does. That's what makes it such a great turn of phrase. Anyway, nice job, kid. Now Conrings and Chutney will really know who he's dealing with. He sure will. Money for me. You dial the number. Salutary greetations to the person who has activated this telephonic mechanism and with whom you are now conversing is known as Don Tolbrone. Dr. Boss said you had to keep it brief now. We devised and agreed upon an arrangement deemed satisfactory to both parties. Let me guess, you're paying the phone bill. Your guessing prowess is paternally efficacious. That's what they tell me. You got another job? Once again, the particulars of this undertaking are being held in escrow and will be transmitted to you oraciously by our colleague who, Greasy Steve. Got it. Bye. Just getting this all out of the way. I do not need a fuse, thank you. If you tell him you do, he will know you're lying. What's with the grim look, Steve? Got a serious job for you this time, kid, and it ain't gonna be easy. After the last two jobs, I could go with a challenge. Got some attitude to take you far, kid, maybe right off a cliff, though. So what's the job? There's this vampire, a real mean SOB. Our company was really steamed, like really steamed, as in literally steamed the guy to death. What? It's one of them mist-type vampires, you know? But real hot. I don't mean hot as in good looking. I see. Maybe. The fight was in the steam tunnels on the SIT. We managed to seal the thing up in there, but someone's got to go in and take care of it. That's where I come in, huh? That's the long and short of it, kid. It's a combination to the door and don't get in there half-cocked. He hands you a folded slip of paper and a sack of rotting vegetables. You don't know what kind of vegetables they are, and you're certainly not going to open the bag to find out. It's a weapon. How are these supposed to help? They're not. I just want you to throw them away from me. Or hell, keep them. I don't care. I could have sworn this was something you threw. Like a one and done sort of thing. slap that on there.